25 dangerous foods for those with high blood pressure. Hypertension, or high blood pressure, is when the blood in the body has to pump blood harder than usual. When a person has this condition, they can suffer from symptoms like fatigue, migraines, and eventually heart failure. Exercising is a natural way that causes the blood to spike but also helps the body burn off the excess salt and sugar by turning them into energy. However, not everyone has time to exercise, meaning your body is using excess sodium and sugar incorrectly. If you want to prevent getting high blood pressure, try and steer clear of the types of food mentioned in this list. 1. Energy drinks. Energy drinks are the equivalent of coffee drinks but spiked with soda. Drinking one small can could cause blood pressure to skyrocket because of the caffeine, which could last for hours on end. 2. Pizza. Pizza contains a lot of cheese and salty tomato sauce, meaning that there is a huge dose of sodium and carbohydrates spread all around it. Eating one slice is enough to cause high blood pressure. 3. Pot pies. Pot pies are rich in sodium and fat. One small portion has 1,400 milligrams of sodium and 35 grams of fat, which are more than the recommended daily intake for each. 4. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages and chicken nuggets consist of sodium and saturated fats, which can cause migraines and artery plaque buildup. These nutrients are not friendly to those with high blood pressure. 5. Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are known to be cheap and easy to cook food. Considering the amount of sodium, 1,580 milligrams, in 1 cup of noodles, you may want to think twice before popping one of these in the microwave. 6. Bacon. Bacon may taste good, but the nutrients contained in fried bacon is not good for your health. The amount of sodium and saturated fats found in one piece of bacon can increase blood pressure levels. 7. Alcohol. Alcohol can cause vasodilation, causing blood vessels to tighten. When consumed, the blood is harder to go through the arteries, making the heart to work harder, leading to high blood pressure. 8. Pre-made soups. A can or packet of pre-made soups is rich in sodium. Each serving contains at least 800 milligrams of sodium. The large amount of sodium is used to give the can's contents a longer shelf life. 9. Chinese takeout. Chinese takeout like fried noodles and fried rice contain large doses of sodium. Each serving could contain at least 2,400 milligrams of sodium, which is twice the amount of daily sodium intake. 10. Whole milk. Whole milk contains a considerable amount of saturated fats. It may be hard to avert from eating food containing whole milk, seeing as how milk is used in many foods such as doughs and creams. 11. French fries. French fries contain lots of saturated fats and sodium. The fat is usually absorbed by deep frying the fries multiple times, and the sodium is from the salt that is sprinkled right on top of the cooked fries. 12. Refined sugar. Refined sugar is a major cause of hypertension. It might be a hassle to steer away from sugar, but try to use alternatives like Splenda or sucralose instead. 13. Chicken skin. Even without the added cooking oils and butter, chicken skins alone contain large doses of saturated fats. Also, when preparing chicken, the skin absorbs most of the fats from the cooking oil. 14. Peanut butter. Peanut butter might seem to have lots of salt, but this is not the case. The saturated fats found in peanut butter are more than enough to cause plaque buildup in the arteries. Think again before finishing a jar of peanut butter on your own. 15. Soda. Soda can also be called liquidized sugar drinks. Drinking a can of soda can cause blood pressure spikes instantaneously. Although they are addictive, try to drink water for your own sake. 16. Cheese. Cheese is an amazing ingredient. It makes every meal look tasty. However, cheese is also not good for your health. Cheddar cheese contains 621 milligrams of sodium per gram. Adding 10 grams of cheese on your pizza is already 6,210 milligrams of sodium, which is almost 6 times the recommended daily sodium intake. 17. Coffee. Coffee doesn't have high amounts of salt or saturated fats, but what makes this miracle drink cause high blood pressure is caffeine. It is a chemical compound that helps a person stay awake by making the heart pump blood more than usual. 18. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut may be a vegetable, but one small portion's sodium content is already enough for a whole day. The amount of salt found in sauerkraut is approximately 460 milligrams, providing you with 1/3 of the recommended daily sodium intake. 19. Canned vegetables. Canned vegetables are preserved in a mixture of chemicals and sodium. One serving of canned vegetables has around 1,671 milligrams of sodium. If you'd like to eat more than the recommended amount of sodium in a day, just down one of these cans. 20. Donuts. Donuts are sweet and tasty, but don't let the sugar rush fool you. These tasty treats are chock full of simple carbs which turn into sugar and trans fats. 21. Canned beans. Canned beans, like canned vegetables, also have a high sodium count. Each can of canned beans can rake up 1,600 milligrams of sodium, which is more than enough for a day. 22. Fried foods. Fried food is bad for your health any day of the week. Although fried food is tasty, the amount of trans fats from the cooking oil is enough to cause blood pressure to spike. 23. Pickles. Pickles are sweet and sour delicacies doused in a sodium mixture. Each pickle has a sodium count of about 1,100 milligrams. This is more than enough of the daily recommended amount of sodium intake. 24. Popcorn. Popcorn might not look like it would cause a lot of health concerns, but considering the amount of salt, you need to think twice. A serving of popcorn has around 1,058 milligrams of sal. Now that is already 2/3 of the recommended daily sodium intake. 25. Pretzels. This may be weird, but a single pretzel can contain a lot of salt. Each pretzel packs 170 milligrams of sodium, so consuming 10 of these is already more than enough salt for the day.